Mm. Hello. In this video, I really want to talk about what society means, um, especially when it comes to marketing, and also some really cool stuff that I learned from listening to Russell Brunson. Before I begin, down below there's a link in the description. If you do click on that link, there's training on how someone can really make some good money when it comes to social media. Okay. Now, Russell Brunson, I'm not sure if you know who that guy is. He basically wrote this book called .com Secrets way back in the day, and it's a really good book when I read it. One of the best books I've read in a while. And basically, I'll give you kind of a nutshell. He goes to a chiropractor and who wasn't really making that much money. And Russell met another guy who was like, he learned how to do adjustments on YouTube. He was given adjustments and everything. And when he told this chiropractor friend about this, oh, he didn't like that at all. He got really upset. And so Russell Brunson tried to help him. He was like, okay, uh, what else did you learn in school? What else can you offer value to the marketplace and the people to help them with their lives? And so basically, Russell Brunson gave me some ideas that, well, you can start with the adjustment, and then after that, you could possibly offer something else that you learned that could add more value, and that therefore you could charge more if people feel it's worth the price, and kind of help them out with this little sales funnel that he had, um, and it's a pretty interesting story, right? There's a lot of truth to that. You have to kind of leverage what you know. Uh, and about 3 years ago, he launched a website called ClickFunnels, which is really the main competitor to Shopify. Uh, if you don't know what that is, or Shopify or ClickFunnels is, it's basically like a website where you can kind of sell stuff online and make it very simple. Uh, so he's grown it from well, I think from over $100 million in just 3 years with 5 kids out in Idaho. So yeah, it's pretty good. That's very successful. Of course, not as good as some kids who bought Bitcoin a long time ago, right? That's some crazy stuff. This one guy was like, Jeremy Gardner, I think his name is. He's like 25 and he bought Bitcoin a long time. He's worth like a couple $100 million. Who knows if the price is crazy, going crazy? But the last there was some, anyways. Yeah, it's pretty nuts. But anyways, um, and I was listening to him and Tai Lopez, and I think Tai Lopez is probably the #1 guy out there when it comes to social media. And he was like, asking some questions. And he asked him a very good question, and it was, "What's the one thing that's responsible for your growth, your success?" And Russell Brunson's answer was really interesting. I thought it was. I want to share it with you. And what happened was Russell Brunson went to a network marketing event. Have you ever been to one of those? Oh yeah. And you noticed everyone was crying. Like, what the heck? And it was software. He was like, what the heck are people crying about software for? Um, he thought to himself, well, if he sells just software, it's just a commodity, and when it comes to a commodity, it's kind of like a race to the bottom, who can get the lowest price. And that's one of the problems that I've heard from people that go into drop shipping. Drop shipping basically is you find a product and over here and you try to sell it for more money over here. And then what happens when you do that, people start seeing your success, they go, oh, well, I can, lower the price. And they go, oh, well, I can do that. Ooh, 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 ooh. And that's kind of like, it's a race to the bottom. So it's very tough. Um, and back to Russell Brunson, he thought, well, if he built like a tribe, society, like a movement, and if you really look at the definition of a society, it's the aggregation of people living together in more or less an orderly community. And we all want to be a part of something. We want to be a part of a tribe. Person's an island. We're just social animals. It's the way we are, right? Um, and he wanted to get followers excited about it. So it was more than just the dollar bill, more than just money. I thought that was very interesting. And he didn't want to just be like a nameless company, another software company where people are just there for the price or whatever. Another thing I was thinking about is think of Apple. Apple, very, probably one of the most successful companies out there. And if you really think about Apple, sure, it's a good product. They make good phones, and that's true. But there's more to it. When it's like a status symbol, right? People feel like they're part of an Apple society or an exclusive club. You know, they get, you know, they want to brag about their Apple phone. You even look at the stores, it's like windows so people can look at them. Hey, I'm looking at Apple phones. You know, it's an interesting movement, culture when you're part of that Apple tribe. That way they can charge a lot more money for their phones. I mean, a lot of money, huge profits and markups. So they have a, you know, a lot of success there in Apple. And another example, which I was thinking about, is you don't know if you listen to too much music, but like Justin Bieber, right? Very, very successful. I think he's the most hated guy on one of his YouTube was like the most hated video on YouTube, I believe. That was funny, but you know, he calls the tribe believers, right? And you know, so people are like, yeah, I'm a believer, man. I'm a believer. I'm part of the believer tribe. And Russell Brunson, back to him and his whole ClickFunnels things. People there call themselves funnel hackers. Yeah, we're funnel hackers. And we look at our systems and we do funnel hacking. Yeah, it's kind of funny though, you know, in a lot of ways. And if you look at the numbers, it's pretty crazy. I mean, 1,000 people a day sign up for ClickFunnels, you know, paid customers. That's what, according to him. And he got over 1 million people on his free email list. So it's more than just a product. That his whole idea, and that's been he he says is more towards his success. That's a big reason why he's very successful. Um, you know, so you're part of like a movement when you join up into his ClickFunnel thing. You're the funnel hacker. Um, and Russell Brunson, he says he has 55,000 paid customers at $100 to $300 a month, and it's really due to his following he created. Um, so it's more than just software. It's more than just a nameless face. And I was thinking about that, even, you know, no matter what you do, maybe you if you're a type of home-based business, or you know, marketing anything online, or even marketing yourself, you know, you want to, you know, you want to follow, like even in school. Remember back in school, and people have little groups going down. People want to be part of a group, you know. So it's an interesting. I just thought it was a very interesting idea. Like, you know. So, anyways, can't think of any examples right now. I'm having a brain fart. But it's really interesting, and you know, I was also thinking about Tai Lopez. He's talking to him, and you know, Tai Lopez is very, very successful, and even his people that follow him, that, you know, his little tribe there, they couldn't lash on like his name, which is his branding or whatever, you know, Tai Lopez. But they started latching on to that. He used the word knowledge society, so they feel good about them. Like, yeah, yeah, we're part of knowledge society, man. That's funny. Ty said something also that was very interesting in the interview. He was talking about the M for marketing, which we live in a, you know, we're a service-based, well, mostly now economy, right? We outsource a lot of manufacturing, and in America it is, and a lot of stuff is marketing. And if you look at just marketing, the M for marketing is mass psychology. It's like, whoa. What do you think about that, huh? It's kind of interesting. Anyway, there's some food for thought, some things I thought were pretty interesting I want to share with you. But now, if you are, you know, open to earn some extra income online, you know, well, I've been interested in making money online for a while. Big reason for me is that, well, I've been fired from a lot of jobs, and you know, I got some disagreements with some bosses. I think a good boss really makes or breaks your job. Plus, you know, to me, I always felt like it was good to kind of, well, not be so dependent on someone, because when the winds shift, boom, boom, it's like, we don't need you, man. Take off. I've had that happen to me, like in a restaurant where I had no complaints, and next thing you know, they're like, well, we got this other guy, and we don't like you anymore, so take off, man. So it sucks. So that's why it's always good to kind of, you know, be open-minded to other ways of putting some money in your pocket, because money gives you options, and which is always good, right? So I was always interested in making money online, but of course, one of the things that kind of held me back for a while was, I don't really want to dump a lot of time into something with no results. You know, I wasn't sure if I'd be good at it. Um, and this program, if you click on the link, you can learn more. But it really does offer someone like me and you like a shortcut, because, and here's why. You can learn from other people's mistakes, and that's a way better way of learning than screwing up yourself. So it's a really, really good program. I'm excited to share it with you. Heck, I'm stupid. I could do it. So if you want to learn more, just click on the link below. I hope you liked this video. If you did, just hit the thumbs up button. Appreciate that. And hey, have a wonderful rest of your day. All right, bye.